Okay, so whatever your voice sounds like, firstly, just let me tell you, it's fine. It's perfect. It is uniquely you, unless you have a twin. And do twins have the same fucking voice? What's up? My name is DJ. I'm a professional commercial voice actor. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, do I need a nice voice to do voiceover? Actually, I get this question a lot in my comment section. People be dropping the Obama comment, talking about how I sound like Obama, which I am flattered. I don't necessarily hear it, but does that make me a great voice actor? Or does that give me more jobs because I sound like Obama? Or maybe because I have a nice voice? The answer is, I don't know. But what I do know is that it doesn't matter what your voice sounds like. Anybody can become a voice actor. All you need to know how to do is act. Obviously, it's voice acting. And you need to be able to speak. And you also need to be able to read. One of the most common, I'll say, walls preventing people from even considering becoming a voice actor is, well, I don't like the sound of my voice. Depending on how old you are. I mean, if you're like me, you're almost 40. I mean, you've been listening to your voice for 40 years. You don't like the sound of your voice? Like, you live with your voice. It's your fucking voice. I think that's kind of a cop-out. What it sounds like is you're afraid of people judging the sound of your voice. Because the reality is your voice and there's nobody else in the world with it. It's yours. And you should honor that. Why would you think somebody could become a successful voice actor because their voice sounds like A or B or C? You know, I sound like Obama, so that's supposed to make me a great voice actor? No, that's not how that works, man. Obama does Obama. I don't need to do Obama. It doesn't matter what your niche is. The quality of your voice is not as important as you think it is. Casting directors and producers have an idea of what they want the story to flow as. And if you're a person who can tell that story according to the specs of whatever character or announcer is in that video, then you're fine, man. There are people with way deeper voices than I have, like Red Pepper, for example. You know him, he's the movie trailer guy.
Armageddon in cinemas now.
Eli Harris, his voice is like fucking rolling thunder.
On a historic weekend for the LFA in Brazil.
All right, my voice can't get that low. I mean, I can bring it down like this, and in a world where everybody likes their voice, it doesn't really work as well for me. You know, I don't have a high voice either. For example, like Mark Cashman, one of the greatest, most successful voice actors of our generation.
You know, I remember having to go into a store and trying on at least a dozen different shirts.
It's so hot in this booth. My God. Summertime is the worst for voice actors because if you have a home studio, like a room, great. Turn your air conditioner on. I hope it's not too noisy. But if you're in a booth, like I have this built booth here, it gets hot really fast because the heat just stays in here. I'm doing this for you guys, okay? So please consider subscribing to the channel if you find value from this video, so I'm not sweating my ass off for no reason. I think a lot of time people focus on how many characters they can do. And they think, well, I can't be a voice actor because my voice doesn't have range like that, or I can't reach that note, or I can't reach this note. And I'm here to tell you that if you're going to be a character voice actor, the most important voice you should be focusing on developing is literally your speaking voice, because that is the foundation for all your other character voices.
My voice I can't sound like Pikachu.
You want to focus on developing the quality and the range of your speaking voice. Your speaking voice is what's going to land you the jobs. If you listen to every professional demo, or I should say every, some people bend and break the rules, but if you listen to many demos, particularly commercial demos, you'll notice that the first spot is almost always their speaking voice. We are human. We make mistakes. We don't see that red light, that family. But we can do better. Be alert and slow the fast down. Go safely, California. Because that's what casting directors want to know. What is your base? Like, where are you coming from? Your speaking voice is what's going to start everything. I don't like the sound of my voice, people say. Start loving your voice. To be honest with you, I love the sound of my voice. I think most voice actors will tell you that they love listening to their voice. You just fall in love with your voice. If you're saying that you don't love your voice because it sounds terrible or sounds squeaky or sounds whatever, spend more time with your voice. You begin to pick out all of the things that make your voice unique, all of the intricacies and idiosyncrasies in the way you talk. And when casting directors hear your demo or your auditions, those idiosyncrasies will come out if you're auditioning the way you're supposed to. That's how you get hired. But if you're sitting here trying to focus on, oh, I hate my voice. I gotta sound like this guy because he's successful or she's successful, you're going to waste a lot of time. And I'm still sweating like a fucking dog. Oh, shit. You're going to waste a lot of time. I will say this. If you're a new voice actor, there's a lot of coaching that you need to do. There's a lot of developing and reading you need to do. And if you're focusing on bad habits, like trying to change your voice to sound like what you think a voice actor should sound like because you hate your voice, you're going to develop the wrong muscles. You're going to cause strain. You're going to set yourself back. Let me segue and let's talk about what makes your voice your voice. Besides idiosyncrasies and the pitch and tone and upspeak and downspeak and all of those things, remove all of that. What makes your voice uniquely you is your life experiences. It comes from years of shit that happened to you. Good, bad, ugly, like terrible, great, I don't know. Anything that happened in your life has shaped your voice because your experiences shine through your voice when you're speaking authentically. When your acting skills combine with your life experiences and you put those together, that's your voice. That's your voice. So when you say you hate your voice, it's because you're not thinking about what makes you you. You're thinking about what a voice actor should sound like. This famous guy or famous girl, they sound so good. I wish I could sound like them, but my voice sounds like Mickey Mouse. Well, Mickey Mouse is fucking famous. I hear it a lot in the comments about people saying that they don't like their voice. I see it on Reddit. I see it in voice acting groups on Facebook.
Oh, I hate the sound of my voice like nails on a chalkboard. Ah.
In this industry, any edge that you can get is an edge you need to exploit and take advantage of. And one of the easiest edges you can have is by being uniquely you. If you hate your voice, listen to it all day long. Record yourself saying things, record yourself vlog, make YouTube videos, like do something that's gonna put you in front of a microphone so you can play back the audio and hear yourself. Everybody cringes at the sound of the voice when they first hear it because you're just not used to hearing your own voice without all this resonance and bones and everything that changes how it sounds to you compared to what other people are hearing when they're speaking to you face to face. God, I'm sweating. Guys, I'm really putting in work for you. Consider subscribing to the channel. The button's right there, and I really appreciate it because it helps the channel grow.